Sports Bets Show. And today we've got a full slate of baseball to go over. And then we got a basketball game because I believe we have this thing called the NBA Finals starting tonight. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Between the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. So that should be a fun series starting today. But we do have a full slate of baseball games to go over first, which should be fun as well. We already have one postponement in baseball from the Cleveland-Tampa Bay game due to Hurricane Elsa. They're letting the storm rage on down in Orlando, in Tampa. So I thought I'd make that joke. But it's going to be
Nick. No, because of the hurricane, they have to let that game go.
Yeah, just let it go already. I know the jokes are bad here, but hopefully the picks are better. There we go. There's our motto for the show now. Our jokes are bad, our picks are better. Who cares? But enough rambling on. Recap over yesterday. I got to find what my plays were yesterday. I can go on my app because my book is no longer as of use that I have all my plays written down in. So let's see. Overall, yesterday for me, in baseball, it's a profitable day, and then hockey went and took it all away. For hockey, let's just get that out of the way. I am so freaking done with the Stanley Cup Finals. I backed Montreal for the first 3 games, and they lose them all. And then the one night, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll back Tampa Bay now. Nope, they lose in overtime. Tampa in regulation, loser. Tampa Bay puck line, loser. Tampa Bay -0.5 in the first period, loser. That's the reason why I didn't make any money last night for that. And then baseball, though, was a lot better. My losses were the Cubbies. Basically, I still have everything aligned for that yesterday. And sometimes the game doesn't play out like the numbers do on your paper. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. They were going up against a absolute gas can in Matt Moore. They were at home against a team that struggles on the road. They were against a lefty, a bad lefty at that, and Chicago Cubs, they grade out really well against left-handed pitching, and they just couldn't get the job done for me last night. Very frustrating on that game. Team total over for Milwaukee. They only scored 2 runs. That was so again, and then my other 2 losers were first 5 unders on Tampa Bay, Cleveland game, and the Marlins and Dodgers. I did get wins on our best bet of the day. Did cash in the Boston Red Sox against the LA Angels. A nice little casher there. I got that at -103. When we did the show yesterday morning, it was around -120, -125. So a nice cash on that best bet for Boston. I once again, Cincinnati first 5 under cashes. The first 5 under in Atlanta cashes, and the first 5 under in San Francisco cashed. I feel like I had one more first 5 under, but apparently not. Cincinnati, Atlanta, and San Francisco. Yeah, Colorado didn't play last night. Yeah. And then we had Detroit Tigers first 5 cashes as well. We had a premium on the full game for the Tigers. That's just because we can't put up first 5s on the site. So we were able to cash on that one as well. So definitely a nice day yesterday for me in baseball, not as much in hockey. How about you?
Yesterday, and I'll go over this morning as well because I want to push that into here a little bit. But last night was pretty good. It started off the night for baseball 0-2, and then proceeded to win 4 straight games. To start off, I had the White Sox, which did not do well, and the Mets over, which I was one run away from it pushing at minimum, which I'm not mad about. It's fine. My other plays yesterday, I had the over in the Detroit Tigers game. Nice one there. I had the Reds, and I had the Red Sox. And then my favorite play from yesterday, and Nick's going to get mad at me for this one, I had Philadelphia. I just saw a lot of people on the Cubbies. Way too many people on the Cubbies. Public way too much on the Cubbies. And that just went I got to take the Phillies. So I did 13-3 final, and choke Cubs choke. They're not playing well right now. There's no reason for me to be backing them. Made some money fading the Cubs again, and I'll be probably you know what? I will be going back to it today. So 4-2 baseball day, and then in case anybody missed the Counter-Strike stream last night, I know it was a little bit late. We'll do the Counter-Strike stream tonight for tomorrow's game a little bit earlier. I went 7-1 for the first day of the IEM Cologne tournament. My only loss was Renegades. I hit on every single other team. It was up 6.4 units. So overall, the past 24 hours has been very, very nice to me.
Yeah, I mean, great job on the Counter-Strike slate this morning. Very impressive 7-1 performance. You really were able to just spot the good spots, and yeah, it was primarily a lot of favorites in the Counter-Strike slate getting the job done, other than VC and MIBR, which you called both of those. So yeah, your only loss was taking a dog, so can't complain with that one. So very nice job on that last night. And hopefully tomorrow goes just as well as today did.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's head the chat up, and then we'll get into the baseball slate. Good morning, AM. And good morning, Gloria. What's up, Dad? Last night sucked? It sucks for some people. Every other day is every day is a new day, so we'll come to this one and let's make some money. What's up, my bros? The Twins, let's cash. Let's cash today, hitting like one now. Hell yeah, let's get it. That was almost English. Hell yeah. All right, we get to jump into a little bit. Okay, this matchup yesterday really surprised me. The fact that Pittsburgh beat Atlanta yesterday 11-1. Luckily, I was off this game because I was definitely leaning Atlanta.
Yeah, looking at this game, we have the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ian Anderson, Chad Kuhl is the matchup for this one. Minus 177 for the Braves, plus 163 for the Pirates. And yes, it was not only did the Pirates win yesterday, they absolutely blew them out of the water. I cashed my first 5 under, and then the Pirates just took care of business after that. And looking at this matchup, it's an over-under of 9 for this game. Ian Anderson, 5-4, 3.35 ERA, a 1.14 WHIP, an 88 2/3 innings pitch. He struck out 91 batters and a walk 31. On the other side, Chad Kuhl, 2-5, a 5.16 ERA, a 1.46 WHIP, in 45 1/3 innings pitch. He struck out 35 and a walk 28. So that walk number is a little bit high for him. Looking at the overall profit rankings, though, Chad Kuhl's made you some money this year. He's made you a cool dime here. He's 5-5, but up $345. Yeah, just bet him and you're nice, cool, and collected. So I'm sorry, those jokes aren't cool. But then our other one, we have Ian Anderson. The Braves are 9-7 when he starts. You're up $182 backing him, and he's ranked 51st. Chad Kuhl is ranked 28th on my list for that. But after all that rambling, I'm going to be laying off this game. It'd be a lean towards the first 5 under, if anything. But I'm just going to continue on and just pass on the first game here. I feel like there's some decent value spots. Just this one just doesn't have that.
Yeah, I will say it would be a definite lean towards Pittsburgh again. I would be intrigued to go after the underdog at plus 163. I think that could be a nice number to go after. And Pittsburgh's been, they haven't been good, but neither has Atlanta, which is one of the bigger things for me. So, I'm going to be passing on this game. Overall, if I'm going to go after anything, I like that dog price. But I don't know if I could really trust going after like a total. These guys don't look like an under team to me. Yes, the offenses have not been hitting that well. Besides Pittsburgh, who put up 11 last night. But I feel like I would lean a little bit more towards the under, if anything, in Pittsburgh today. But I'm not going to have any money on this game.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like there's better spots. It would be a lean towards the first 5 under, if anything, for me here. I just don't see a need to get involved into this one this morning.
Oh yeah. Happy Tuesday. Had an awesome day. Thanks, Nick.
Yes.
Braves, Pirates under. White
First 5
Sox
under.
Twin. Oh, first 5 under. Sorry. White Sox Twins over. Cardinals Giants first 5 under. Reds Royals first 5 under. Nice single bet and parlay them too.
Yes, let's get it. Hell
Make
yeah.
some money. Let's go.
I love to see that.
I love winning myself, but it's even cooler when people say, "Yeah, took your plays last night, made some money." And I don't know. That just seems cool too.
Oh, absolutely. I do have a play on this game, though, and it might not be what people expect. We have the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets in this one. Brett Anderson takes on Jacob DeGrom. The Mets are a minus 250 in this one, a plus 224 run back for the Brewers. Over under of 7 runs for this game. Where are you looking at for this one?
Well, first of all, we've seen some Brewer money come in overnight because the Mets were up at like a minus 270 when I looked last night, and a little bit down, but still not a spot that you want to get to for a side. But I will say it's kind of crazy seeing how a minus 250 can go down to a minus 115 on the run line. That just seems a little. Well, yeah,
and the total is 7.
Oh, okay. You know what? That makes a little bit more sense. I have an idea of where you're going to go after. If I would go anywhere in this game, it would be a lean towards the over 7, because this Mets team is starting to hit. They're getting their pieces back. Nimmo came back for the Subway Series, and he's been doing nothing but hitting. Conforto's been hitting. Alonso's getting hot. McNeil's starting to hit. And we're just seeing a bunch of just solid performances from this Mets offense. I think you're going to end up seeing them move up the rankings for offensive points, runs per game, which they were in last place for a while now. They should be up a little bit, but this team is starting to hit. And I think a 7 line, even with DeGrom on the mound, because what we'll see is DeGrom will end up going 6-7 innings, and then the bullpen will end up allowing some runs. That or DeGrom's not perfect. He might allow up a run or 2, and then all you need to get is, say, 5 runs from the Mets. So, you know what? I talked myself into it. I'm going to go over in this game and test out that. I think it's a solid spot. I think that 7's just a little bit too low on this one. So I'll take the Mets and the Brewers over 7 in this game.
All right. Yeah, I do have 2 plays on this game. Well, for starters, let's go over the pitchers. We have Brett Anderson and Jacob DeGrom. Brett Anderson, 2-5, a 4.69 ERA, a 1.46 WHIP. He's pitched 48 innings pitched so far this season, 31 strikeouts, 15 walks. On the opposite side, Jacob DeGrom, 7-2, 0.95 ERA. His ERA ballooned after his last start. A 0.54 WHIP, 85 innings pitched, 136 strikeouts, and 11 walks. That walk to strikeout to walk ratio is absolutely insane, and that's why he's the number 1 pitcher in baseball. That being said, should the Brewers be this big of an underdog today? My answer is no. I have 2 plays on this game. I'm starting it off with at even money. I got this at plus 110 earlier today. I'm going team total over 2.5 for this Milwaukee Brewers team. I think they get maybe 1, maybe 2 against DeGrom, and you can easily scratch 1 out against the Mets bullpen. And my second play is actually looking at a first 5 innings here. We're going to go with the Milwaukee Brewers plus the half a run at plus 140 in the first 5 innings as well. I can see this being a 1-1 type of game at the end of 5, or maybe the Brewers are up 1-0. I think that this is a spot where I don't trust the Mets at a minus 250, even with DeGrom on the mound. And we saw this last start where he's human. He is human. He can give up runs. So team total over 2.5, and then Milwaukee plus a half in the first 5 innings at plus 140 is where I'm going for this game.
Sounds good. Yeah, I before I even said Milwaukee team total over, I had that one typed up for you. I can tell that's where you were going.
Yeah, because number one, that they have the low. Obviously, they have the lowest team total on the entire slate. I love 2.5s, especially during this time. I didn't. There was a couple 2.5s I didn't attack yesterday just because I had first 5 unders on those games. But I think both of them would have cashed. I think Pittsburgh and St. Louis were both 2.5s yesterday, and those both would have cashed along with those first 5 unders. So who knows? Sometimes don't be afraid and bet them both. But we'll move on to the next game here. We have the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. This is our best bet over on picks and parlays. Our premium play. If you guys want to check that out, you can click the link in the description below, and you can check out our premium play over on this game. All right, heading to the next one here. Philadelphia and Chicago. The Cubs. Minus 138 for the Phillies, plus 128 for the Cubs. Aaron Nola takes on Jake Arrieta in this matchup. Over-under of 9.5 runs for this game. And for starters, I'm staying away from this game. I'm not trying to back the Cubs again today after what happened last night. It would absolutely be a lean towards the Cubs because I had this game priced around minus 108, minus 110 for the Phillies, and we're getting them around minus 140. So I still think there's some type of value here on the Cubbies. Am I going to be backing them? No, they need to win a game for me first again before I back them with my money. Looking at the pitchers, Aaron Nola, 5-5, a 4.44 ERA, a 1.22 whip, and 95 and a third innings pitched, 118 strikeouts, and 22 walks. On the opposite side, Jake Arrieta, 5.57 ERA, a 5-8 record, 1.57 whip, and 72 and 2/3 innings pitched. He struck out 62 batters and walked 34 of them. And looking at the player profit rankings, these are 2 really bad pitchers, according to our profit rankings. Aaron Nola is ranked 154th. The Phillies are 8-9 when he starts. You're down $298. Arrieta ranked 163rd. The Cubs are 6-10 when he starts. You're down $382. I'm not trying to back any of these pitchers right now. And it's not Aaron Nola's fault per se. He hasn't looked good this year, but that bullpen likes to blow his games as well. I'm going to avoid this game. If anything, it's a first 5 Chicago look maybe. Their bullpen's been struggling recently, but I mean, the Phillies bullpen is not one that you just want to take a first 5 and avoid Phillies bullpen whatsoever. Yeah, I'm staying away from this one. This one's, I don't have any feel on it other than the Chicago Cubs here, and I'm not trying to touch them.
The Cubs are gonna lose today. I'm saying choke, Cubs choke. What a joke. Oh, sorry. I got Philadelphia. There's no way you back the Cubs today. Not in this spot. Their L10 turns to an L11 today. Jake Arrieta is not a good pitcher this year. He's been really, really bad. Aaron Nola, he's been pitching decent. He's just getting that bullpen to blow his leads. And if I could say one thing, I trust the Philly bullpen right now more than I trust the Chicago Cubs. If that says anything, I'm back in the Cubs. I'm back in the Phillies today.
Would you consider the Phillies first 5 instead of the full game because of this bullpen?
No, not at all. Because look at how the Phillies bullpen has been pitching the last couple games. They didn't allow what do they allow against? They allowed 1 run against the Cubbies. They got blown up by the Padres, but that's the Padres. They had a good game against the Padres on Saturday. They did allow 3 runs against the Phillies. I mean, no, I'm still going to stick to my full game with that because if you look at it yesterday, if I went Phillies first 5 yesterday, would have pushed. If I went Phillies full game, which I did, that cashed. I'm just going to trust the full game, let them get time to get there. And I'm going Philadelphia in this one. I just cannot back the Cubbies today. No, not a chance. I'll pay the juice.
Fair enough.
Another fun matchup right here.
Yeah. And we get once again, another matchup of bad pitchers as well. We get the Detroit Tigers are at the Texas Rangers, minus 171 for the Rangers, plus 157 for the Tigers. Over under of 9 runs for this game. Jose Urena and Dane Dunning is your pitching matchup for this one. And these pitchers. Jose Urena, 2-8 this year, a 6.22 ERA, 1.66 WHIP. In 72 and a third innings pitched, he struck out 47 batters and walked 33. Dane Dunning, 3-6, a 4.38 ERA, a 1.51 WHIP in 74 innings pitched. He struck out 79 and walked 27. In my my rankings for my player profit rankings, I have Jose Urena ranked 129th, and then I have Dane Dunning ranked 187th. The only players below Dane Dunning are, well, one of them is in a couple games in Luis Castillo. The other one is Jorge Lopez of the Baltimore Orioles. To give you an idea of who is making you less money, who's losing you more money than Dane Dunning this year. Jose Urena is 5-9, or the Tigers are 5-9 when he starts, 129th overall, down $129 for Urena. But that looks like peanuts compared to the 187th ranked Dane Dunning, where the Rangers are 4-12 when he starts, and you're down a solid $750 backing him this season. So he's been an absolute money fire if you've been betting Dane Dunning. That being said, I'm taking the Tigers here on the first 5 line. I got it at let's see what the line is here. You can get them plus 160 in the first 5. Absolute steal there, I think, for the Tigers. I think they're the better overall team, and this line is just way too inflated. I had this game lined around 130, and we're getting plus 160. So massive value on the Detroit Tigers today. I'm on the Tigers here, first 5. Still can't trust that Tigers bullpen for a full game, but first 5 for the Detroit Tigers today.
Man, so I'm going to be the quote-unquote idiot that takes them full game. All right, that's fine. I did grab them full game. It's just this is just a good spot for Detroit. Dane Dunning has not pitched well this year. Neither has Jose Urena. So if anything, also maybe look towards the over in this game. It is at a 9. I wouldn't mind an over, but I do like Detroit in this matchup. They've just been playing better. They took a couple games from Oakland. They're against Texas, who has not been playing well. So, yeah, I don't mind going after it. I think Jose Urena could have a good enough game to get this job done. I don't think the bullpen's going to screw it up too bad for him. So, I like that plus 157 price tag going after Detroit full game. So, that's where I'm going to be going today.
Yeah, the one thing that does puzzle me is you'd rather go full game on Detroit at plus 157 when you could have gotten plus 160. Slightly better price than avoiding their bullpen, but it is what it is. I think they win this game straight up, to be completely honest, as a huge dog. So it would be Tigers or nothing for me 100%, especially with Dane Dunning on the mound. So Dane Dunning's one of my favorite guys to fade.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that one. We get another. I like this game. I like this one.
Yeah, and I probably have a surprising play for this one. We get the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The White Sox minus 115, plus 106 run back for the Twins. Over under of 8 runs for this game. This game has dropped from 9 to 8 runs for the total. Carlos Rodon and Jose Berrios, the pitching matchup. Where are you looking at for this one?
I actually went with Minnesota. Jose Berrios has been the best thing for Minnesota right now, and the Chicago team is just struggling. I know it's a short line, but I want to take my chances with Minnesota today. I think this is going to be one of the first times I've bet them this year. They've just been very, very disappointing, but I kind of like Jose Berrios. He's 7-2, 3.52 ERA, and I just think it's a solid spot for him. Rodon's been regressing. He hasn't been pitching as well as he was in the beginning of the season. He's still been pitching really good, but you got to keep this in mind as well. Jose Berrios is going to want to have 1 or 2 more really, really good starts. so that he can get traded. That's his whole goal right now because Minnesota is going to be sellers at the deadline. He's going to want to have a really good game to help try to sell him. And I think he has that game today against a White Sox team who has been struggling. So I'm taking Minnesota at the plus 106 today.
Gotcha. Yeah, looking at this game for me, we saw this matchup last week. This exact matchup, Rodon and Berrios. Game finished 8-5. Looking at these two teams, well, we'll start with the pitcher profit rankings. Two profitable pitchers here. Jose Berrios, ranked 53rd, 10-6. The Twins record when he starts. You're up $164. Rodon, 9-5. You're up $131. He's ranked number 61. So we have two profitable pitchers in this matchup. I like the over, though. The White Sox have been going way over recently. They've gone over in 9 of their last 10 games, and all 9 of those games they've put up at least 5 runs, including last time against Jose Berrios. I think that absolutely the White Sox can get this game over, as well as I understand it's Carlos Rodon and Jose Berrios, but these teams have seen these pitchers. They know what they're to expect matchup. And I think that for this game, I think we see an over here. I've seen the line drop a run. I don't like it. I think this game goes over. Continue the trend here with the White Sox. I would also take a look at that White Sox team total over. 4.5 at plus 105. I think that's a great matchup. As Groovy Caps is asking in the chat here, how about a first 5 under in the Chicago White Sox? No. I think that we see runs in this game. I know it's Berrios and I know it's Rodon, but I think we see some runs from this game. The White Sox bats have been absolutely electric recently, and the Twins going to put up some runs as well. Over 8 runs is where I'm going in this game.
Yeah, no, I like that. Both these teams have been hitting, so I don't mind the over in this one. So just keep in mind it has dropped a whole run, which is a little bit fishy, but I would still go with it. Minus 115. Sounds good. Antonio Carpio said, what's up? I forgot to click on this one earlier. What's up, Earls? I'm taking the under in the Mets game. I'm actually going over. I went over with that one. I think we're going to get some runs from the Mets, and I think that the Brewers can tag up the Mets bullpen a little bit after DeGrom goes out. So I'm going to be against you on that one, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Looking at our next matchup here, we have the Oakland A's heading to Houston to take on the Astros. A minus 147 for the Astros, a plus 136 for these Athletics. Over under 8.5 runs for this game. And we're getting Kris, Bassitt, Framber, Valdez. 2 really good pitchers. 2 profitable pitchers once again. With Valdez being ranked 57th, a 5-2 record when he starts, plus 157 for his profits this year. And then we get the most profitable pitcher on the slate here, Kris Bassitt, someone that you would love to bet, you love to back. 13-4 when he starts, plus $545. I would lean towards the Athletics in this game. I personally do not have a play on it. I'd probably go maybe over 3.5 team total for the Athletics. If anything, I personally don't have any money on this game yet. I might look to bet this a little bit later if I can get a little bit better of a line on these on these Athletics. 136. I would be looking for a 140, 145, 150-ish range for the Athletics today. If anything, so hoping a little bit of money comes in on the Athletics. I kind of want to take them here, but I'm going to lay off for this game.
Bassitt strikeout play?
Potentially. I don't hate it. He's been pitching really well this year. He's been very consistent.
Yeah, I was looking at this one. I almost pulled the trigger on the Athletics today, except for they just have not been playing well lately. They've lost 6 out of their last 10, and they're going up against an Astros team who's won 4 straight. So it's not really a good spot for the Oakland Athletics in this one. I would definitely be willing to take a shot. I know that Tony just said that he's thinking about taking a shot with the A's. If you're going to do it, this is probably the best spot for it because Kris Bassitt's
and their
pitching.
best pitcher, yeah.
And their ace is pitching essentially, and you're getting them at a nice plus 136 price tag. So I don't mind going after it. Personally, I don't have any money on it yet. I might wait for a little bit of money to come in on the Astros. Maybe get that one at Oakland at like a plus 145 area, and then I'll grab it. But I'm not going to be grabbing it just yet. If I do, you'll see on my card on my Twitter account at TimEarl9. So
that's shameless plug.
Oh yeah. A lot of people liking the A's. I don't. Well, now seeing that a bunch of people like it, it's a little bit concerning. But couldn't help myself to the A's.
I'm
A's. Yeah. So that's fun. I'm just gonna be passing on this one for just right now.
Fair enough. Yeah, I would definitely hope to see some Astro money in order to take the Athletics, but I'm going to stay away from that one. But this next one here, Cincinnati and Kansas City. We get Luis Castillo and Kris Bubic. The matchup, minus 148 for the Reds, a plus 137 for the Royals. Over-under of 9.5 for this one. And where are you looking at for this one?
Hey, the Boobs pitching today. Oh, sorry. No, if anything, I would go after the Reds. Except for I don't want to really pay a minus 148 price. If I can get them in the minus 130s, I'd be interested in going after it. I just don't want to play that high of a price tag on Luis Castillo. It's just not a spot that I want to get to. Kris Bubic has not really been that good of a pitcher this year, so I don't mind backing them. I might even look towards the over 9.5 in this game. I think that could be a decent spot. But for right now, I don't have any money in this game.
Fair enough here. Yeah, for me, it would be a lean towards the Royals in this one. I like the price a little bit here at plus 137. I was hoping it would be more of a plus 140, plus 145 to get a little bit more value on this Royals side, but looking at the player rankings, Bubic 4-3, up $161, ranked number 55, and the second worst pitcher profit-wise this season, Luis Castillo. Reds are 5-12 when he starts. You're down $779. He's not a pitcher you want to back, and he's a favorite today. So it would definitely be a dog or pass spot for me here. Nothing else. Maybe if you're feeling super frisky, I was looking at a line here. I didn't bet it. Kansas City Royals on the minus 1.5 run line is a plus 220. That could be a potential interesting spot here. I understand Kansas City has not been playing well lately, and the Reds have been playing really well lately, but I can't back Luis Castillo. I know he's been pitching a little bit better, but he's not a pitcher that's reliable this year. Personally, I'm staying away from this game. I lean towards the team total over and the plus 137 for the Royals. No action, though.
I will say, if we look at Luis Castillo's last 3 starts, he's been quite solid. In his 3 starts, he's gone 6, 7, and 6 1/3, allowing 2, 0, and 3 earned runs. And he's been pitching a little bit better as of late. So he's going in a positive direction. So if I can get that Reds price lower, I will be going after it. But I'm gonna be passing on this game. So
fair enough.
But I like this next one.
Ooh, this is an interesting matchup. Yeah, we get the Boston Red Sox are at the LA Angels. A minus 113 for the Red Sox, a plus 103 for the Angels. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. Nathan Eovaldi, Shohei Ohtani is the pitching matchup for this one. And for me personally, looking at this game, Eovaldi 9-4, 3.41 ERA, 1.20 WHIP, and 97 2/3 innings pitched. He has 90 strikeouts and 19 walks. He's pitching like an ace that the Boston Red Sox really needed last year because this team has bats. They just needed starting pitching in between Eovaldi. Garrett Richards has been giving them good starts. Rodriguez has been looking pretty decent. Martin Perez has been average, which is all you really need with the bats you have in this lineup. And then Shohei Ohtani's 3-1 at 3.60 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, 60 strikeouts, 60 innings pitched, 83 strikeouts, 35 walks. So that walks in his last start was definitely a big problem against the Yankees. He got shelled. For me, I'm personally staying away from this game. I would lean towards maybe the Red Sox again, but I'm not going to have any action on this game. Red Sox do play really well away from Fenway Park. They are 27-15 on the road this year. They've won 9 of their last 10 games. They are playing like one of, if not the best team in baseball. Personally, I'm going to stay away from this game, but it's going to be a lean towards the Red Sox for me.
Correction, Nick. They are the best team in baseball. They are the best team in baseball. And I'm going to be going after -113. It's a solid price. Nathan Eovaldi. I'm going to say Shohei Ohtani is not a good pitcher. I don't know how he got into the All-Star game as a pitcher. I think they just did it so that, he made it for 2 positions. Woo! No, he's not an all-star pitcher. He's an all-star hitter. Yes. All-star pitcher? Absolutely not. He's 3-1, 3.6 ERA. We watched him get absolutely shelled his last time out against the Yankees, who had been struggling bad. 7 runs in 2/3 innings. No, that is not an all-star pitcher. Absolutely not. Granted, I know that. Okay, I'll go to a little bit of rant real quick, and then we'll get back on track. Shohei Ohtani's not an all-star pitcher. The fact that Walker Buehler missed it, the fact that I know 2 different leagues, but Walker Buehler missed it, Taillon Walker missed it. You just getting a bunch
Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer missed it. Who was another? Hold on, who are the other big ones that missed it? Freddie Peralta missed it. Trevor Bauer missed it. Antonio Desclafani missed it. Sandy Alcantara missed it. The fact that all these Kris Bassitt, did Bassitt make All-Star game?
I don't know. No? I don't think so.
The fact that all these guys missed the All-Star game and Shohei Ohtani got elected as a pitcher makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm all right with Ohtani making he's going to be the MVP in the American League. I'm all right with him making it as an outfielder or DH, wherever he is at, but he is not an all-star pitcher. Nathan Eovaldi is a better pitcher than Shohei Ohtani. Boston's definitely the favorite in this spot. They've won 10 out of their last 11 games, and they're the best team in baseball, and you're getting that at a -113 price. Sign me up all day for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, and a quick point to that little tangent you had. If we're talking about pitchers that are getting shelled recently that are in the All-Star game, why the hell is Aroldis Chapman an All-Star? The guy's an absolute trash can.
Can we say the same thing about Garrett Cole or no?
Yeah. I mean, since they banned the sticky substances and they can't doctor the baseball, I think he has an over 6 ERA. No, he's not an all-star pitcher either. You are 100% right. Chris Bassitt deserved to be in front of Garrett Cole. I think Shohei Ohtani is a better pitcher than Garrett Cole. So, because, Shohei Ohtani can actually, perform without sticky stuff. So, I mean, looking at this, I don't know, it is what it is. But back to the game, I'm not going to be touching it. I do have plays on the last 3 games, though. So I do have some action to give out to you guys the last 3 games.
Yeah, I was trying to go and find the current betting odds on our book for MVP and Cy Young, just to bring up the crazy point that I think Garrett Cole is still favorited for AL Cy Young. But we won't give it. We'll keep moving on with the actual games and.
Actually, I did forget that I did this again. I forgot that I wrote down and bet a play, and totally forgot to give it out during one of the breakdowns.
Okay.
Cincinnati and Kansas City, first 5 under the 5. Cincinnati's gone under in 5 straight games in any of their last 10, and Kansas City's gone under in 3 straight, and they're 3-5 and 2 over/under record. You can get it under 5 at plus 100.
Yeah.
Cincinnati first 5 unders have been money recently.
No, I agree with that one. That's one.
Yeah, I just forgot to mention that one. But we are going to move on to this next one, which, this is quite the matchup. And something we haven't said since, I believe, the beginning of the season, question mark. The Arizona Diamondbacks are a favorite today. Yeah, I'll say that again. The Arizona Diamondbacks at 23-63, 40 games under 500 are favorites. But for good reason. We get the Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Colorado Rockies. Minus 129 for the Diamondbacks, plus 119 for the Rockies. Over under of 8.5 for this game. And I have two plays for this game. Looking at the pitchers, Merrill Kelly and John Gray. John Gray, 5 and 6, a 3.89 ERA, 1.24 WHIP, 65 strikeouts, and 31 walks in 74 innings pitch. On the opposite side, Merrill Kelly, 5 and 7, 4.67 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, in 98 and a third innings pitch, 89 strikeouts, 25 walks. My first play for this one, Colorado team total under 3.5. And this is a straight trend play. They have gone under this 3.5 team total in all 7 games when it's the first game away from their good old course. They no longer have the light air, the whatever in Denver, and they struggle on those first games. I think they've been shut out in 3 of those games. First 5 are Colorado team total under 3.5, as well as the first 5 under in this game as well. I like the under in this game overall. With the Rockies, first 5 under 4.5, and honestly, I like the Diamondbacks in this spot. I know this is, I feel like, the ultimate trap spot. People, a lot of people are going to be on Colorado today. Well, what people think for good reason. They suck on the road. Do not back this Colorado team on the road. 6-31 away from good old Coors Field. So, with that being said, give me the team total under for the Rockies. Give me the first 5 under overall. And I'm going to do it. Give me the Arizona Diamondbacks on the run line, minus 1.5 for tonight, plus 155.
First 5 under what? Sorry, I don't have the first 5
under 4.5.
And what's the line?
That would be a minus 105. I want to say. Let me get back to the first 5 numbers here. First 5 minus 105.
And then you're going Arizona full game anyway.
Arizona full game run line.
Oh wow, okay. What's that at?
At plus 155.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm fading this game. I'm not. No. Yes, I understand the numbers and everything saying Colorado's horrible on the road. But I would never back an Arizona team. I feel like, if anything, I would lean towards Colorado in this one. I know it's going against all what Nick just said, but I'm not betting it, so you don't have to listen to this. If anything, lean towards Colorado. Maybe a lean towards the under at 8.5. I think that this game could definitely go under. These two pitchers they've been decent, but nothing crazy. Can I say they've been good for the teams that they're playing on? I feel like that's fair to say.
Yeah.
So maybe an under in this one, but overall, I'm not really too intrigued.
Yeah, I'm seeing a 5-1 win for Arizona tonight. That's where I'm looking at for this game. I like the under as well.
All right, sounds good. We'll go ahead and move on. We got 2 MLB games left.
All right, yeah. We are looking at we have 3 MLB games, just one doesn't have a line yet, unfortunately. But we have Adam Wainwright and Johnny Cueto, the pitching matchup for St. Louis at the San Francisco Giants. Minus 133 for the Giants, a plus 123 for the Cardinals. Over under of 8 runs for this game. And looking at these players, for the player profit rankings, Cueto, number 43 overall. The Giants are 8-5 when he starts. You're up $242. Adam Wainwright, 133 overall. The Cardinals are 8-8. You're down 151 with him. And I'm going with the first 5 under in this game. I'm going to continue to ride this Cardinals first 5 unders. It's an under 4 at plus 115. I think that's a very nice little plus price if you like that play. I got it at plus 105 this morning, so I didn't get the best line on this one. But first 5 under 4 at plus 105 is where I'm looking for this one. The Giants have gone under in 6 of their last 10. Cardinals 2-7-1 over under in their last 10. And it was 0-0 at the end of 5 yesterday. I can see the similar path for today's game. I can see 0-0, 1-0 at the end of 5 games. At the end of 5 innings for this one. Give me the first 5 under 4 for St. Louis and San Francisco. I think the struggles offensively for St. Louis will continue today.
Yeah, I passed on this one. You said first 5 under. I have to type that in.
Yes.
I'm going to be passing on this. I don't have any more baseball play. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I do have a baseball play for next game. I don't have one for this game. If anything, it's a look towards San Francisco. Overall, I think that they're obviously just the better team. Cueto is just the factor that's really took me off of it. I know he's got a positive pitching number. It's because San Francisco is winning.
Yes.
And I really can't go and lay a minus 133 on the Giants today with Cueto on the mound. I just don't feel like that's a necessarily good spot for me. So I'm going to just be passing on this one. But I'll have a play for next game.
Yeah, me too. Which our final game of the MLB slate that we have a line for is the New York Yankees at the Seattle Mariners. Jameson Taillon takes on Justus Sheffield, the pitching matchup here. Where are you looking to target for this final game?
Yankees lose. David Ortiz. Sorry. I'm going Seattle for this game. This Seattle team has been a little bit surprising lately. They're actually have a winning record their last 10. They've just been a very scrappy team. I trust Sheffield more than I trust Jameson Taillon. I don't really trust many pitchers from this Yankees team. Sorry, my voice is going out. But yeah, I'm going to be going after Seattle. I'll take them at the plus 149. I think I got them at a plus 147 or something. So line's about the same. But I do like Seattle in this matchup.
Yeah. For starters, by the way, the Arizona scrolling on the bottom, that's a minus 1.5 at plus 155. Tim forgot to type in the minus one. Yeah. But looking at this game, the Yankees and the Mariners, this is one game where I feel like everything lines up to back the Mariners here. And I absolutely love the Mariners in this spot. I have them first 5. I got them at plus 150 for the first 5 innings. Justus Sheffield has been struggling a little bit as of late. But with that being said, looking at the pitcher profit rankings, Jameson Taillon ranked 180 out of 189 pitchers. The Yankees are 6-9 when he pitches. You're down $521 because he plays for the Yankees. Jesus Sheffield is ranked number 33. He is 7-7. Or the Mariners are 7-7 when he starts. So the 2 games that he did not factor into the decision, they won that game. And you're up $297 backing Jesus Sheffield or Justus Sheffield and the Seattle Mariners this year when he starts. This is a Mariners team where they play well at home at T-Mobile Park. They're 26-17. They've won 6 of their last 10 games. And they're going up against a Yankees team that's lost 7 of their last 10. And they're mediocre on the road. I love the Mariners in this spot. I think they're an absolute steal at plus 150 in the first 5 innings. And that's where I'm going for this game. Give me the better pitcher here. Staying away from the full game because the Yankees still do have the bullpen advantage. But I like the Mariners here at plus 150. Ranking-wise, the Mariners still rank low. Mariners are a low-ranking bullpen a little bit here. They're, I think, middle of the pack. I have the Yankees still in the tops.
And Yeah,
I understand
they've
they've dropped a little bit though. They were like top 3 in the beginning of the season and for most of the season. Now they've dropped all the way at my rankings to number 8. So, and I had the Mariners down around, I think, 17, 18. So I still see a small bullpen advantage here for the Yankees. That's why I'm going first 5 rather than full game.
Makes sense.
Also, this is the first game the Yankees are on a road trip to the West Coast.
There you go. Well, that wraps up baseball. We do have our one NBA game, but before we jump into that, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. There's 31 people watching the stream right now, only 19 likes. Get us above 25 likes. Come on, just hit that like button so that we can continue to keep doing this every single day. If you guys are interested in our premium plays, link to that is in the description below. You get 50% off our 7-day packages. And then quickly going through the picks and parlays family. Craig at 10, me and Nick at 11. Higgs at 12, so he's going to be starting in a couple minutes. Allie, last Woody standing starts today. You must be in the stream to be able to put your plays in, and every single name on that board is $1. So go and make a set a timer in your phone, 1:30, morning Wood. Go into the stream, put in your best play of the day so that you guys can get into that last Woody standing contest. Just do it. Then I believe Lenny and either Cam or Daniel will be doing game time decision today. Me and Nick will be back to do game time decision starting Wednesday. Still starting to lose my voice. And then I don't know if there's a total chaos tonight. So don't know that. And I don't know if there's a late night money, but me and Nick will be live sometime tonight with some Counter-Strike action for tomorrow morning. Went 7-1 in Counter-Strike last night, up 6.4 units. Hoping to do it again tomorrow. So that's the scheduling for everything. Now we get to jump into the NBA game.
All right. Quick first, Erica Taylor asked your 3 best MLB picks. For me, I like the Mariners. I like the team total under for the Rockies. And I will go with the first 5 under with San Fran and St. Louis.
I'll do Boston and Philly as my 2, and then you can grab 3 out of
and then
5.
Our best bet, yeah.
Yeah. But we got one more game left, and we get to talk about some NBA finals. So, Nick, go ahead, introduce it.
Kicking it off here, the Phoenix Suns are 6-point favorites for this one. Minus 255 on the money line, plus 215 run back from the Milwaukee Bucks, over under 219.5. And it's kind of interesting on our book here, Tim. We have some alternative lines as well. If you want to take like the Suns minus 12.5, you can get them at plus 190. Minus 14.5, you can get it at plus 200. The Suns plus 2.5 minus 310. Or if you think the Bucks win tonight, you can get the Bucks minus 2.5 at plus 260 or minus 3.5 at plus 330. So there's some interesting lines you can try to approach here. Where are you looking at for this one?
Suns. It's just the fact that Giannis is doubtful for today's game, and Milwaukee is not beating Phoenix at Phoenix without Giannis. It's just straight up. If Giannis when he gets officially ruled out, because most likely doubtful goes to out, you're gonna, that'll just lock in my thing saying Phoenix will win by. I wouldn't mind taking that Phoenix minus 12.5 at that point once Giannis is ruled out. I think the series might be pretty quick. I think Phoenix in 5. So if Giannis was in, it would be a little bit more of a conversation. But no Giannis, no win for the Bucks against this really, really good Suns team. So I'm going to be going Suns minus 6 in this game.
All righty. Well, that's going to just about wrap it up for this stream.
Nick, there's something in the chat.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, We ran out of space. WNBA predictions, Nick.
I got none, and that's mainly because there are no games today. There'll be, I think, 3 games tomorrow because there's usually no games on Monday, but for the holiday Monday, they had one game, which I did give out a play. Never bet it myself. I did give out the Liberty +5 and the +190 money line. They won straight up yesterday. So I wish I took my advice and bet the game, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys cashed on that one. But yeah, no WNBA today because there's no games to be played. So no action on that one.
Sounds good. All right, let's go to a little bit of a recap. I'll go first. I went with the over in the Mets game. I went with the Philadelphia Phillies. I went with the Detroit Tigers, Minnesota Twins, Boston Red Sox, Seattle Mariners, and the Phoenix Suns -6.
I'm going right back with the over in the White Sox game. I have the Detroit Tigers on the first 5 line. Colorado team total under 3.5, as well as the under 4.5 for the first 5, and the Arizona run line at -1.5 at +155. I'm on the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals first 5 under 4. I'm on the Mariners first 5 +150. 2 plays on the Brewers game. Team total over 2.5 and the +0.5 +140 in the first 5 for the Brewers.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Nick, go ahead and finish it out. Oh, sorry, real quick. I put Higgs' link in the description in the chat, so go ahead and check that out. Check him out.
But that's going to just about wrap it up for the stream. I thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here on ESB, which is every single morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this edition of the show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I was joined here by my brother Tim, and this has been the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.